This is Shambles Guru, Chris Smith, up in North Thailand. Still. Follow me on Foursquare. You'll see me there. And this is just a part two, some views on the Adobe Connect platform for running meetings. So let me turn down my Magnitude music and go to my browser. And let's go to here.
The E is, okay, so it's going to be a little strange. I'm going to put D to the side. E is web.
Okay, so let me share a few of my views about this Adobe platform for online meetings. What is really interesting is you can look at it purely in a browser, and you can see here it's just in a. Let me turn that down. It's in a browser. It's in a tab. I'm using Google Chrome on Windows 7, but it's cross-platform. So you can also download a viewer. And the last session I was looking at with some screencasting software, coincidentally, I actually used a viewer. But what was interesting is that I had different Adobe rooms in different tabs along the top here, because this conference had breakout sessions just now with 4 sessions, and that's always a problem when you're going online, is which session do you go to. But the irony here, not the irony, the brilliant aspect of it here was you could actually have all 4 sessions in different tabs. I can now see why there's, down the bottom left hand corner, there's a mute your loudspeaker session, otherwise you'd hear all 3 or 4 sessions at the same time. I think that's brilliant. What's happening here is they're about to start an unconference session, and Shelley, one of the organisers, has just asked the participants, we've got 47 people in the room now, they've just asked the participants to suggest topics to talk about in the next unconference session. And she's brought up a voting screen, and people are now voting. Let's see if I can turn up the volume a bit.
The discussion and the findings. Would that work for everybody?
We missed that.
But we're only creating 3 rooms or 3 groups as such, 3 or 4 at the most. Those who are not voted for and are very unpopular, they're just being dropped. That's all there's to it.
I like the display here of the voting, and so from that they're going to allocate 3 rooms to 3 subjects, and you will choose the room. And last time they did this at the beginning of the day, they put URLs down here, and you clicked on the URL and you could go to that room in the browser up here. So it's actually offering some really good functionality that I've not seen in GoToMeeting or Illuminate. Now it may well be in those platforms, but I've not met it in such an easy way. I suspect Cheryl, the organizer, and Heike, who's one of the other organizers, the keyboards are running hot now because they're having to create the rooms and create the URLs here for participants to click on and go to when they decide which topic they want to go to. So I thought I'd just share that. It's something. I think I shall be investigating this Adobe product in a bit more detail. This is one of the reasons, the fact that you could have different breakout rooms.
For teachers start if they want to integrate technology in their curriculum. So choose which one you want to talk about the most. Okay, we're going to be closing the poll very soon. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. How about that?
Actually, what is interesting is they could give the mic to other people, but they're not using mic. So most people are using this back chat tool. And with that, I think I will.
Yeah, I think so far
close.
The E it seems to be the most popular